take on 16U Chesterfield in the first national qualifier game. Sting are looking to make it back to nationals after their national runner-up last year. In order to do it this year, though, they'll have to make it as the minor year birth team. So we have to play all the 08 teams in the St. Louis area, which will be quite a challenge. And that challenge starts tonight with 08 Chesterfield, who's a very highly ranked team in the country. Had a good showing in Central States this year. So we'll see if the Sting can give them a good game and come out with a win. Starting in goal tonight will be Hackman. First line out, be Capelin, Ditch, Trader, Field, and Gwynn. Opening faceoff goes into the Chesterfield zone. They go back to get it. Ditch is on the forecheck. They send a pass that hits the back leg of Trader, but they gather, send it deep into the Sting zone. Bounces on net, and Hackman will cover it for a faceoff. Something by Capelin. Ditch sends it up the boards. Trader is racing after it. Almost got the angle. Then we have offside. So they almost had the bank pass just a few inches further. It would have been past that Chesterfield defender, and Trader would have been in on a breakaway. So second face off in the first 21 seconds. A little bit of a slow start. Land, Middles, and Dorn head out. Land tried to send it in off the boards, but it goes into the Chesterfield bench. We'll have another face-off. Vogel and Scales are out for the defensive pair. Face-off taken by Sting. Middle sends it in deep. Chesterfield sends it up around the boards, knocked down by Middles. He pokes it ahead to Land. It's knocked off the Land stick, and Chesterfield's going out of the zone through the neutral zone, off the back skate. Vogel picks it up. His pass goes behind Middles, and that's going to be an icing on the Sting. Another face-off. Capelin, Pickle, Otero head out with Axe and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Pickle. He's going through the zone with speed. He's into the Chesterfield zone. He sends it down behind the net. He avoids the check. Otero's on the forecheck, pokes it away. Centering pass to Pickle. He takes a shot. His stick is knocked and he goes wide. They whiff on the clearing attempt. And now they're able to kick it ahead and head out of the zone. They circle back, regrouping, setting up their rush. They send a stretch pass up through the middle, bounces off their stick, but they regather it and they send it in deep into the Sting zone. Goes all the way around the boards to the near side. They walk in, it's poked off the stick. Capelin pokes it away and Otero picks it up. He's skating in, he sends it in deep right on goal. And the goalie sends it to the corner. Chesterfield sends it up out of the zone. They're into the Sting zone. It cuts in the middle. Good stick. A little centering pass. Goes through the legs of Hackman, but it went through everybody. Now the Sting are breaking out. Pickle's going into the Falcon zone. Takes a shot. Glove save. Held on for a face-off. So finally a little bit of a flow going. Middle, Freeman, and Ditch head out with Vogel, Field. Face-off thing by Sting. Kniddle takes a shot, goes well wide. Field holds it in at the point, sends it down below the net. Ditch is bumped off the puck, and Falcons break out of the zone. They send it rink wide. Field is there, banks it off the boards up to Ditch. He flips it ahead into the Chesterfield zone. They gather it D to D. They shoot it into the Sting zone. Goes behind the net. Scales goes after it. Pokes it ahead to Freeman. Freeman is knocked off the puck, but he gets it back. He circles behind the net, sends it up to Vogel. Vogel sends it over to Scales. Scales to Ditch through the middle, bounces off his tape. You gotta connect on these passes. This is what killed us in that practice game against the Blues. Tape-to-tape passes and we can't handle it. Now Vogel has it behind the net. Trader has it. He sends it up and not out of the zone. Chesterfield holds it in. They have it along the boards. They cycle it down behind the net. Ditch sends it up the glass over to Scales. He can't handle it. Falcons send it back to the point. They have a shot through traffic. It's blocked by Ditch. It goes to the boards. Spoke to the corner. They walk to the front, sent back behind the net. They cycle it back down to the corner. They lose the handle. And they pick it up. It's poked out of the zone by Middles. Chesterfield sends it back in as the Stinger changing. Takes a bounce to the front of the net. Scales picks it up. He's checked down. Falcons pick it up. They're behind the net. Checked off the puck by Land. Land's battling for it. And they take it away from him. Their centering pass is knocked off the stick. And they still have it. Falcons are having a lot of zone time right now. The Sting need to ice the puck and get a reset here before something bad happens. Chesterfield has it pinned in the corner. Scales is knocked off the puck. They send it off the boards back to the point. They have trouble handling it. It goes to the front of the net. Finally, Trader picks it up and he's skating out of the zone with it. He gets in his line, shoots it on goal. It's glove down, and the Stinger going to change. Goalie sends it up on a stretch pass, poked away by Capelin. He chips it into the zone. Otero sends it back in deep. Freeman's on the forecheck. Falcons send it around the boards. They have it in their feet. Picked up by Capelin. Centers it to Otero. Bounces off his stick out of the zone. Axe goes back to get it. It's poked away from him, and now the Falcons are in 2-on-1. They take a shot. Glove saved by Hackman. Holds on for a face-off with 12:36 to go in the first. Well, so far, the Sting have killed their own momentum with bad passing. If they can connect on these passes, we can establish ourselves in the zone and start cycling the puck and getting some good pressure. Axe sends it up and out of the zone, off the boards, and it's going to make it all the way. They wave off icing, so no icing. They send it rink wide. It goes all the way in, and Hackman pokes it away. It's along the boards. Capelin picks up the puck. He's skating through this neutral zone with it. He's into the Chesterfield zone. Goes behind the net. He centers it. It's off the stick. Bounces off Knittle's stick. Now Chesterfield skating out with it. They're into the Sting zone. Take a shot. Pad save by Hackman. And he had it covered before the Chesterfield player knocked it out from his glove. So it was whistled for a face-off. Ditch, Pickle, and Knittle are out with somebody. Scales and Vogel. Taking a while to drop the puck here. And it's finally dropped. Goes to the boards. Vogel chips it ahead, but not out of the zone. It's held in by Chesterfield down behind the net. Scales goes down to get it. Sends it up to Knittle. It's in his feet. And he can't get it out of the zone. Falcons hold it in. Shot saved by Hackman. Big rebound. And Chesterfield takes a 1-0 lead. The Sting cannot break out of their zone. This is exactly what killed us Wednesday night. So early 1-0 deficit. Land, Freeman, and Middles are out with Field and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Falcons. They play back to their D-man. They go D to D. They send it up off the skates. It's picked up by Field. Sends it ahead. No one's there for the Sting, and the Falcons send it right back into the Sting zone. Gwynn goes back to get it. Sends it to Freeman. Freeman tries to hit Middles. He can't connect. And the Falcons get it. Intercepted by Land. Middles fell down. Now Freeman fell down. And Falcons come away with it. They're skating through the zone with the puck. Good back check by Land. Knocked away. Finds their stick somehow. Gwynn sends it up. Freeman just backhands it out of zone. No one's there for the Sting. Chesterfield shoots it back in on net. Gwynn has it. Puts it up the glass to Freeman. Bounces off him. Otero has it. He just shoots it down the ice to nobody. It's on goal, so it won't be icing. And the Sting are changing. Their pass is knocked away by Capelin. It's poked ahead, but the Falcons take it away. They can't connect on the pass. It goes into the zone. Otero's on the forecheck. He takes it away. Centers the Trader with a shot and a goal! Great forecheck by Otero. Centers it to Trader, who buries it, and the Sting equal it at 1. 10:25 to go in the first. So good job by Sting to get that goal back really quick. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They go D to D. They send it up the ice, off their stick, into the zone, so it's no icing. Comes to the front of the net. It's chipped ahead by Vogel, and he gets it out of the zone. Falcons shoot it wide. It comes all the way around the boards and not out of the zone. They chip it back in. It's gloved down by Vogel in the corner. He sends it around over to Axe. Axe sends it to Kaplan, streaking through the middle. He's going in 2-on-1 with Trader. He has it on stick, goes over to Trader. Really great sliding defensive play by the Falcons player to block the pass. And Falcons send it up out of zone. Knocked down by Kaplan. He tried to go in, but it's knocked away from him. And Chesterfield circles around to puck. They get around the forecheck of Dorn, and now they just back end in zone. It's knocked down by Scales. He flips it out of zone. Sting were changing, so no center was there, and Falcons send it back in offsides, and we will have a face-off. Little extracurricular after the whistle, but no harm, no foul. Ditch, Knittel, and Dorn well, now Pickle and Middles are coming out. Scales and Gwynn are the defensive pair. Face-off goes back to the Sting zone. Gwynn misses it. He's got to go all the way back to get the puck. Sends it up around the boards of Pickle. He can't handle the pass, but he knocks it down. Falcons come away with it. Gwynn knocks him off the puck. Battle for it in the corner. Falcons come away with it, knocked away by Gwynn. They cycle it back down the road again. Gwynn knocks him over, and finally Ditch comes away with the puck. He moves it up to Pickle. He gets the line. He sends it in, tried to get it in deep, but it goes right into the skate of the defender. Now the Sting are going to get caught up in the change. Good back check by Middles, however. Sting sends it out of the zone. It's picked up by Ditch as they fumbled the puck. Sting had a very sloppy change there, and I think they got away with one. Too many men on the ice. They did not see it, so good break for the Sting. Falcons send it up the boards. They send it rink wide. They overskates the puck, and it's offsides. The linesman missed the offsides call, and the referee is like, that's so obvious, I got to call it. So offsides on the Falcons. 8:16 to go in the first period. Otero, Freeman, Land head out with Axe and Field. Face-offs coming all the way over to here because that's where the pass came from for the offsides. Face-off taken by the Falcons, but Freeman picks it up. He sends it in deep into the Chesterfield zone. It goes behind the net. Lands on the forecheck. Good check by Land. Chesterfield sends it around the boards out of the zone. Freeman bumps them off the puck. Now Chesterfield's in. Poked away by Axe. He circles behind the net with it. He sends it up the ice, up to Freeman. Freeman chips it by the forecheck, and it goes into the Falcon zone. They chip it up and out of the zone. Axe sends it back in deep. That was a hit. Hit on Axe way after the play, and they called it. So that should probably be a roughing call. So, yep, they call a rough on Chesterfield for the hit after the play. Stinger going to go in the power play, 7:45 to go in the first. Kaplan, Knittel, Dorn, Scales, and Gwynn head out for the power play. Face-off taken by the Sting, but Dorn's stick was tied up. Chesterfield tried to shoot it out. Gwynn sends it in behind the net. Kniddle has it, centers it. Oh, went through the wickets of Capelin. Couldn't get a stick on it. Dorn holds it in. Now Chesterfield has it. They send it all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing. So good centering pass by Kniddle. Capelin just missed it. Face-off thing by Chesterfield. They try to ring around the board, sticks tied up. Capelin has it, sends it to Kniddle. Kniddle right back to Capelin. Capelin skates along the board, settles it down. Walks the top circle, drops it down to Kniddle. Back to Capelin. Capelin, the one-timer by Scales, it hits a stick and doesn't get through. Now Chesterfield sends it in shorthanded. Hackman sends it up the ice, out of the zone. Now the Falcons send it back into the Sting zone, kill some more time off the penalty. Scales goes back to get it. It's booked away. He gets it again. He's going 1-on-5. Come on. And now the Sting are going to get a penalty. So, really bad job by the Sting, letting the Falcons player go 1-on-5, and he draws a penalty. So now we're going to have 4-on-4 whenever the Sting touch up. They're going to try to kill off the rest of this penalty so they can get a penalty. It's touched up by Dorn, and now we're going to have a hooking call on Dorn. You cannot do that when you're on the power play. Just self-inflicted mistakes are killers in games like this. So we'll have 4-on-4 for 38 seconds. Trader, Land, Vogel, and Field are out. Face-off thing by Chesterfield. They send it up the boards. We're up 4-on-4. We're not on the penalty kill, boys. We don't need to be in a box. They send it rink wide. Trader puts the pressure on. They send it to the point they can't handle it. And it's poked away by Land. They spin off the forecheck. They got to wait to get on sides. Now Land has it again. They mishandle the puck. They send it in blindly. Vogel intercepts it. Sends it up to Land. He's going into the zone. He's bumped off the puck. Now they're skating through neutral zone. Poked away by Trader. Trader shoots it in deep. And he'll go off for the change. Now Chesterfield's on the power play for 1:18. They skate through neutral zone. They avoid the forecheck of Capelin. They skate in. They put on the brakes, send it along the boards. Sting have got to get in position now. The Sting are set up. They send it back to the point. He falls down. Sting can't get a stick on it though. Or Capelin was gone on a breakaway. It goes along the corner. Taken out by Vogel. No call. Sting shoot it up out of the zone. They wave off icing for some reason. Now they send up the boards. Capelin intercepts it. He sends it all the way back to Axe. He'll kill some more time. Got to be careful here not to turn it over. And that's exactly what they did. But luckily, Chesterfield was offsides. 31 seconds to go in the penalty. Father and son are spending some quality time together in the box tonight. So Ditch and Land are out with Scales and Axe. Face-off goes back to Chesterfield. They play DD, looking to set up the power play. Sting need to be careful on these pokes. That was almost another trip. They walk in. Shot goes just wide. I think Hackman got a piece of his glove on that to send it wide. 13 seconds to go in the power play. Good job by Land to poke it away and out of the zone. Chesterfield's got to regroup, get everyone back on sides. And that will do it. The Sting are back to 5-on-5. Bumped off the puck. Land picks it up. He chips it down to Ditch. Ditch centers it. It bounces over to stick of Land. Now Chesterfield's going the other way on the counterattack. Good job by Dorn on the back check. Sends it up to Ditch. Ditch can't handle the pass, and Chesterfield takes it. 4 minutes to go in the first period. Chesterfield tries to get it in. It's held up at the blue line. Gwynn knocks it away. Now Dorn has it. He sends it in deep. And Middles is on the forecheck. He checks him off the puck. Middles has it, chips it up the boards to Capelin. Good job by Middles. Back to the point to Gwynn. Gwynn with a shot looking for the deflection. Hits a skate, doesn't get through. Now Field has it. Sends it over to Capelin. Capelin wheels, goes into the zone. Sends it towards the net. Glove down by Chesterfield goalie through the traffic. We'll have face off with 3:30 to go in the first. Capelin, Otero, Trader, Vogel, and Scales line up for the face-off. Capelin with the center slip that goes behind the net. And Otero falls down, tries to send it back to the point, but it's knocked down. They tip it ahead. It's held in by Scales. Sends it down to Capelin. Centering pass goes through everybody. Vogel has it, takes a shot. Save. Bounces back to the front of the net, and it's put in! Capelin with the goal off the bounce, and the Sting take a 2-1 lead with 3:15 to go in the first. Now the referees are discussing something. I have a bad feeling the Sting are about to get screwed over here.
Let's go, Sting! Keep it up, boys.
So it's official. Okay, Kaplan, right?
Yep, so it looks like it's a good goal here. So 2-1 Sting lead. Face-off goes to Sting. Scales skates in with it. Sends it to ditch. He takes a shot. Blocker save. And the net is off. And we'll have a face-off. So the Sting didn't get screwed over there. So ditch is out with Freeman, Knittel, Scales, and Vogel. Face-off goes back to Freeman. He takes a shot. It's knocked down. Knittel takes a shot. It's blocked too. Doesn't get through. Chesterfield sends it up around the boards. Knocked out the puck by Freeman, but he gets it back. Now they send it all the way around. They had a guy leaking out. And he sends it in deep to the zone. Scales goes back to get the puck. Reverses it over to Vogel. Vogel sends it around the boards to Knittel. Knittel chips it up and out of the zone. Settled down by Chesterfield. They go back to their D-man. They chip it one touch up the ice. They skate into the Sting zone. And good job to knock it away. They send it towards the net. Save. He's going to try to do the Michigan. Now Knittel with a late hit behind the play, and he's going to go off for a penalty with 2:21 to go in the first. So cross-check by Knittel. Cannot take these penalties. Can't keep giving them power plays. So 2:21 to go in the first. Stinger's going to go in the penalty kill. Axe, Gwynn, Land, and Dorn are out for the kill. Face-off taken by the Falcons. They play it back to the point. They can handle the puck, and Dorn is chasing after it. It's a race between the goalie. The goalie comes out and gets it. Sends it up along. And Chesterfield sends it up. They send it by everybody, and that'll be icing on the Falcons. Face off back into the Falcon zone. Face off, taken by Land, tried to send it to the net, but it's blocked down, and the Falcons come out with it. They mishandle the puck. They got to go back and set it back up. They shovel it deep into the zone. Hits the side of the net. Gwynn has it, sends it all the way up around, but it's kept in. Now Doran has it. He's going out with Land. Takes a shot, goes over the net and into the netting for a face-off. I think that went off the blocker or the goalie. So we will have a face-off in the Chesterfield zone. Capelin and Trader head out with Vogel and Field. Face-off taken by Capelin to the boards, but Chesterfield comes away with it. They send it cross ice into the Sting zone. Trader angles them off the puck. They send it back to the point. Ooh, Capelin almost came away with it. Now they walk in. They take a shot through traffic, goes over the net. Trader chips it ahead. Caplin's going in. Takes a shot. Ooh, just misses the upper corner. Another good shorthanded opportunity. Vogel loses the puck. Chesterfield's going in. It's poked away by Field. Good stick. Vogel picks it up. His stick is lifted. It goes back behind the net. 40 seconds ago in the penalty. Vogel shovels it up along the glass. Chesterfield's able to hold it in. They play it along the boards. Poked away by Capelin. He chips it out. Another good shift by the penalty killers. 29 seconds ago. This penalty feels like it's taking forever. Chesterfield is into the Sting zone. They go down along the boards. They circle away from Scales. Play it to the point. Their pass goes behind the net. Scales has it. Banks it off the boards. Too far for Middles. He can't get it out of the zone. Chesterfield's in the back behind the net with 10 seconds to go in the power play. They have it along the boards. They're circling to the top. They walk in. They send it back. They're going D to D. And we're back to 5-on-5. Knittel out of the box, gets the pass. He's going in. Shot, and he shoots it completely wide. And he chips it back out of the zone by Scales with 9 seconds to go. Golden opportunity missed by the Sting. Knittel right out of the box on a breakaway. And the Sting are going to ice it with 1 second to go in the period. You like to see that, though. Sometimes they try to too many moves and they don't even get a shot off. That time he was intent on just firing it, and, he just missed. It happens. So 1 second to go. Cannot let Chesterfield get a shot off here. They pull their goalie for the extra attacker with 1 second to go. They're just going to shoot it right off the face-off. Ditch has got to try to tie it up. 1 second. That will do it. Hard-fought first period by both teams. Sting are up 2-1 heading into the second. Cleaning out the second will be Land, Pickle, Freeman, Field, and Gwynn. Face-off taken by the Sting. Sent into the zone by Pickle. Chesterfield goes back to get it. They play it behind their net. Hits the back of the cage. It's intercepted by Pickle. Land goes back to get it. Tries to send it back down to Pickle, but it's intercepted. Held in by Field. Bounces off some sticks. And Freeman has it. Tried to send it to Land. It's behind him. Land goes to the corner after the puck. He's pushed off the puck. He has it in his skate. Sends it back to the point. Gwynn walks the line. He takes a shot. And save. Held on for a face-off.
Got it, boys.
Capelin, Kniddle, Otero, Vogel, and Scales line up for the face-off. Center slip by Capelin. It goes all the way to the backboard, so he can't center it. Now he has it, sends it off the side of the cage. Now Chesterfield has it, flips it up and out of the zone. Otero has it, tried to get over to Capelin, it's tied up. Now Kniddle pokes it ahead to Capelin. Capelin sends it back behind the net. Otero on the forecheck knocks it down. And Chesterfield still can't get out of zone. Sent back down behind the net. Kniddle chases after it, checks him off the puck. Chesterfield has it. They send it rink wide on the breakout. They gather the puck, and they are into the Sting zone. Good back check by Capelin. They take a shot, saved by Hackman. Scales sends it over to Kniddle. He sends it up, but no one's there. They send it back wide of the net. Vogel goes to get the puck. He gets it, sends it up, and not out of the zone. Chesterfield holds it in, flips it to the opposite corner. Scales has it, chips it ahead to Kniddle. Kniddle sends it to Capelin. He chips it off the glass into the Chesterfield zone. Otero's chasing after it, and the Sting are changing. They tried to send it off the glass out of the zone, but it goes into the Sting bench for a face-off. 15-19 to go in the period. Something happened behind the play, I guess. I didn't see it. Scales is going off for a roughing call. I have no idea what happened. For some reason, Scales is going off for a roughing call. So the Sting are going to go back on the penalty kill. Ditch, Dorn, Axe, and Gwynn are out for the penalty kill. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They play it back to the point. They go D to D. They send it back to the point man. He walks in, sends it back to the face-off dot. They got him wide open back door. Shot and a goal. Power play goal for Chesterfield, ties it at 2. Can't keep killing penalties all game long. They're eventually going to get one, and they did there. So I don't know why Scales went off, but it cost the Sting dearly, and now it's a 2-2 game. Land, Trader, and Middles are out with Field and Vogel. Got to stay out of the box. I don't know how many times we say it. Kids don't seem to listen though. Vogel has it. He loses the handle of the puck, but Trader picks it up. He flips it out of zone, too far for Land. Bounces over the stick of Middles. But Land is able to finally settle it down, send it over to Field. Field sends it off the board to Trader. Trader whiffs, trying to send it in deep. It goes to the middle of the ice. Land picks it up. He's into the zone with Trader. He spins off the poke check. He whiffs on the pass. He's able to hold it into the zone. Now he skates down. Goes behind the net. Field holds it in along the boards. His shot is blocked down, and now the Falcons are going out. Bounces off their stick into the Chesterfield bench, and we'll have face-off at center ice. That puck is bouncing around quite a bit right now. Vogel and a Chesterfield kid gave a couple shoves skating back to the bench. So this game's going to get testy the rest of the way, that's for sure. So Capelin is out with Knittel and Freeman. Pass back to Axe goes too far. He's got to go back to retreat. Freeman's shouldered off the puck. The shot goes off the stick of Capelin back behind the net. Scales is there to pick it up. Sends it behind the net to Axe. Up the boards. Chesterfield's there to hold it in. They send it behind the net. Centering pass is picked off by Knittel. He sends it over to Capelin. Capelin goes into the Chesterfield zone. Knittel has it in a slot. Shot, shoots it wide again. Knittel's having some trouble hitting the net tonight so far. Goes back behind the net. Up along the boards. And Chesterfield chips it out. Goes all the way down for icing. 13:42 to go in the second. There'll be an ice scrape between the second and third period. Ditch, Dorn, and Pickle head out with Field and Gwynn. Faceoff goes back to Dorn. He takes a shot right off the faceoff. It goes off the stick and out of play. We'll have another faceoff. Faceoff taken by the Falcons. It goes to the corner. Pickle's there to get it. Dorn has it. It's taken away from him, and Chesterfield flips it high out of zone. Field has got to go back to retrieve the puck. He sends it off the glass up to Pickle. He brings it back in, so it's not offsides. Now Chesterfield's got to regroup. They flub the pass, but no one's there for the sting. Dorn has it. He sends it in, but Ditch had not cleared the zone yet. His momentum chasing after the loose puck put him offsides. Pickle, Dorn, and Ditch are out with Field and Gwynn. Falcons win the faceoff. They send it deep into the sting zone. Gwynn goes back to get it. He whiffs on the puck. Now Chesterfield sends it back to the point. They send a shot through traffic, looking for a deflection. It's knocked down, and we hit Dorn. Streaking through the middle. He's going in with Pickle. He's pushed off the puck. Pickle gathers it. His centering pass is knocked away. And Falcons tried to cherry pick, but Vogel intercepts it and sends it in deep. Falcons sends it up along the boards. Vogel holds it in. It's picked up by Pickle. He sends it back down to the corner. He's going off for a change. Falcons have it behind the net. Their pass is knocked down by Otero. And interference on Otero they didn't call, and now Falcons go into the zone. Scales falls down. Chesterfield picks up the puck. They circle off the check. And it's sent back around the board. Chesterfield intercepts it, sends it back to the point. They send it through traffic. It's deflected, saved by Hackman. They have it in the corner again. They go behind the net with the puck. The stick is lifted, and Middles knocks it out of the zone. Now Chesterfield regroups. They send it back in offsides. That should be an intentional sides all the way back. But they're just bringing it to the center ice. Capelin, Trader, and Freeman head out with Axe and Gwynn. $11:59 to go in the second. Faceoff taken by Chesterfield into their zone, and Trader's chasing after it. He's on the forecheck. He checks him into the boards. He has the puck, centers it. I think that puck went in and bounced out. I thought that went in, but I guess it didn't. So they're just calling the net off. Really good forecheck by Trader. He centered it to, I think it was Freeman who shot it, and I thought it bounced off the net and out. That should have been a goal, but no beans for the Sting. Chesterfield that wins the faceoff. They send around the boards. Caplin's there. He misses the puck. Trader crunches the Chesterfield kid into the boards. They send it in deep. Axe goes back to get it. Sends it up around the boards. to Freeman. He chips it ahead to Capelin. Too far from him. Chesterfield's regrouping. They have it. They send it up the ice. It gets by everybody, but Gwynn is there to have it. Backhands it up out of zone. Trader settles it down. Puck get caught up in the snow by the benches, and Capelin sends it in deep. Chesterfield goes behind the net with it. Freeman on the forecheck knocks away for second, but the Sting were changing, so no one was there. They wave off icing. And Axe pins him against the boards. Capelin shoots it up. It bounces over the Chesterfield player out of the zone. Dorn's chasing after it. Dorn's putting under pressure. It's intercepted by Knittel. Bounces off his stick, though. But he's able to hold it in. Tried to drop it off, but it's knocked away. Gwynn has it. Goes over to Axe on the regroup. He's going to ice the puck. Got to gain the line before you shoot it in. And it's going to be icing on the Sting with 10:42 to go in the second. Stitch heads out with Dorn, Knittel, Field, and Vogel. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They get around the poke check, send it towards the net, backdoor pass. Redirect goes wide. Knittel chips it up the boards, just out of the zone. They chip it back into the zone, and it's not icing. Vogel goes back to get the puck. Picked up by Field, sends it to Knittel, bounces off his stick. That was a simple pass. You got to handle those passes. Now Chesterfield has it behind the net. They send it back to the point. They hold it in at the line. They send a shot through traffic. Oh my gosh, deflected off the skate of Field. And now it's going to be a penalty on Chesterfield. They went high on their head on Field. And they're going to call a rough, I'm assuming. That was a really dangerous play. Field blocked the puck, so they're going to interference. Field blocked the puck, then rolled up his skate and almost in the net. So 10:05 to go in the second. Sting are going to go on power play. Capelin, Land, and Trader are out with Scales and Gwynn. Be big if the Sting can put one away here. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They send it up around the boards. Gwynn is able to hold it in. Sends it over to Scales. Scales back to Gwynn. Back to Scales at the point, over to Gwynn. Backdoor over to Capelin, bounces off his stick. Settles it back down, back behind the net to Land, and bounces off his stick. And Chesterfield's able to get it out of the zone. The Sting have got to clear and regroup. Scales sends it over to Gwynn. Gwynn drops it off for Capelin. He gains the Chesterfield zone. Tries to get around the defender, it's poked away from him. He picks it up behind the net. He plays it off the boards to Scales. Scales drops it back down to Capelin. Puck's bouncing around. Scales has a one-timer through traffic. Ooh. Good screen by Land, and goalie's able to make a fine glove save through traffic. 1:17 to go in the power play. Dorn comes on the ice. So a false start on the face-off, and we will redo it. Face-off taken by Chesterfield again. We got to win these offensive zone face-offs on the power play. They send it off the boards, knocked down by Gwynn. He's checked into the boards. It'll be pinned there. Chesterfield will be happy to keep it pinned there for the next minute. Kill off the rest of the penalty. Dug out by Dorn. He's hooked down. It's going to be another penalty on Chesterfield. Let them touch the puck so we can get a 5-on-3. So now Chesterfield touches up. And it's going to be a 5-on-3. So it won't be icing because Chesterfield avoided the puck. They could have easily played it. So Sting have really got to cash in here. 5-on-3. Caplin's out with Dorn. Ditch, Scales, and Gwynn. Face off, taken by the Sting. Scales has it, plays over to Gwynn. Scales has it. Sends it over to Caplin. He spins off the check. Drops it down low to Ditch. And it goes into the netting. So now we're going to have another face-off. The Sting had possession of the puck. They cannot get anything going. It's a 5-on-3. Face-off taken by Caplin, back to Scales. Scales plays over to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in, takes a shot, it's blocked down. But Gwynn is able to get it back, sends it behind the net. One-timer, oh, what a save! And then the rebound went off the mask. So they shoot it all the way down for icing. We'll have a 5-on-3 for 4 more seconds. The Sting got the look they wanted. Really fantastic save by the Chesterfield goalie. Got his pad out, and then he was able to block the rebound as well. So unfortunate for the Sting, they can't put that one in. But got to give credit to the goalie on that one. Really outstanding save. 4 seconds. Sting got to watch the guy come out of the box in 4 seconds. Faceoff goes to the sideboards. Is tied up. Comes away by Dorn. Sends it to Caplin. Shot. And another save. He's able to cover for a faceoff. Sting are getting some good looks on this power play. Have not been able to find the back of the net. Exactly 8 minutes to go in the second period. 1:12 to go in the power play. We knew coming into this game, OH Chesterfield had some good goalies, and they are showing that on this power play. Face-off taken by Chesterfield, but it's knocked down by Ditch. But they're able to chip it out of the zone. Gwynn intercepts the breakout. Caplin has it, sends it over to Dorn. He's into the zone. He sends it towards the net. It's picked up by Ditch. Chesterfield has it. Picked up by Caplin. He walks in, takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Pass goes over to Scales. Scales sends it down, sends it back down along the boards. Caplin has it. He loses it, but Dorn picks it up. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Dorn has it, sends it down to Ditch. Scales at the point through traffic deflection. Another great save. Chesterfield sends it not out of the zone. It's held in. Now they get it out. Now they send it ahead. They're going in shorthanded, 1-on-1. Take a shot. It's deflected, goes wide. Chesterfield sends it back out, and it's going to go all the way down. 10 seconds to go in the power play. And Chesterfield's goalie saved them on that one. Pickle with the pass. Hits the skate of the Chesterfield player. And now we're back to 5-on-5. So now they go in, take a shot. It goes wide. Along the boards. Chesterfield holds it in to the front of the net. Shot, and it goes wide. It's caught on the back of the net. And they'll blow it dead. So 6:35 to go. Sting, nothing you can say to that except the goalie was the best penalty killer for Chesterfield there. So now we're back to even strength, 2-on-2. Middles, Pickle, and Land are out with Field and Vogel. Faceoff goes to the point. Chesterfield holds it in. They send it back to behind the net. Vogel checks him off the puck. Chesterfield sends it back behind the net. Their centering pass is tied up in his skates. He can't get a shot off. And the net is off, I guess. Yep, the net was off, so we'll have another face-off. Face-off, taken by the Sting. Field has it. He skates up, sends it across the ice, knocked down by Chesterfield player. Pickles on the forecheck. And Chesterfield tips it out of the zone. They go rink wide. One touch into the Sting zone. Good back check. And Field comes away with it. He's skating in the Chesterfield zone. Tried to chip at the middles a little too far. Chesterfield sends it out of the zone. It's going to go all the way down. It's probably not going to make it for icing. Vogel has it. It's poked away from him. They center it. It gets through their stick. Luckily, Pickle has it off the glass, up the middles. Middles is bumped off the puck. And Chesterfield whiffs on their clearing attempt, but then they get it up the ice. Now they're into the sting zone. They walk in. They take a shot. Saved by Hackman. We'll have face-off with 5:35 to go. Caitlin, Kniddle, Otero head out with Axon and Gwynn. Face-off taken by Sting. It's knocked away from Gwynn. They send it up around the boards to their point man. They send it back behind the net. Axe gets there, pokes along the boards, up to Caitlin. Caitlin backhands it across the ice to Kniddle. He skates into the zone. He has the puck on his backhand. Centers it to Caitlin. He's bumped off the puck. Now Caitlin has it in the corner. Chesterfield takes it away. They send it up the boards, breaking out of the zone. One touch it through the zone. Poked away by Gwynn, but it's in. Offsides. They don't blow it. Chesterfield has it. They cycle it down low. They have it in the corner. Checked off the puck by Kniddle. And it's sent down the ice. Not going to make it for icing. Otero's on the forecheck. Stinger changing. They try to hit on stretch pass. Scales intercepts it, sends it ahead to Ditch. Ditch is into the zone. He's bumped off the puck. They send it up the ice. That gets by everybody, and that'll be icing on Chesterfield with 4:35 to go in the period. Ditch, Trader, Freeman are out with Scales and Vogel. Faceoff goes behind Chesterfield's net. Freeman knocks it away from him. Trader's chasing after it. He checks him into the boards. Trader playing real physical tonight. He's had probably about 4 or 5 checks so far. It's dug out of the corner, and Chesterfield comes away with it. They send it up the ice. Poked away. Vogel has it. Trader sends it in. Just misses Ditch. They send it cross ice into the sting zone. Vogel has it. He spins off the forecheck, chips it ahead to Ditch. Ditch sends it over to Vogel. Vogel skating in, shoots it towards the net, holds on for no rebound, and we'll have a face-off. This game has been a battle so far. Both teams are playing really hard, really physical. Chesterfield's been looking for that stretch pass a lot the last few minutes. They've almost connected a few times. They poke it out of the zone, and they get by Axe. They go in all alone. Really good pad save by Hackman to save the day. Sting send it back up out of the zone. They miss the pass. Chesterfield sends it back in. Hackman sends it to the corner. Field sends it up off the glass, and it's taken by Land. Sends it over the door. Tries to chip it in. Now he has it. His stick is tied up. He can't get a pass off. Chesterfield flips it out of the zone. Middle's on the back check, picks up the puck. He still has it. He tried to get it in deep, but Chesterfield intercepts. They get around the forecheck. Now they're skating into the sting zone. They sit in behind the net all the way around the other side. Axe is there. He takes a big hit. Pickle has it, sends it up off the glass out of the zone. Chesterfield sends it in. Held on by Hackman for a face-off with 2:57 to go in the period. I will say, there's been nothing dirty. It's been hard-fought physical, but it's been good clean hits by both sides. Hopefully it stays that way. Capeland's out with Kniddle, Pickle, Scales, and Gwynn. If we can win this cleanly, we're going to do the bank pass up to Kniddle, but we don't. Pickle has it. He shoots it rink wide, but Chesterfield's there to get it. They send it up out of the zone and back into the sting zone. Dwayne goes back to get it. He has the puck, sends it up. It's knocked down by Chesterfield, and it's taken away by Capelin. He sends it ahead to Pickle. Pickle's into the Chesterfield zone. Feathered it over to Capelin, but it's over his stick. Chesterfield sends it up out of zone. Dwayne has it on the regroup. He sends it back in deep. They send it around the boards. It gets by the leg of Pickle, and we'll have icing. Trader, Ditch, Otero, Quinn, and Scales are out for the faceoff. Faceoff taken by the Falcons. They play it up the boards and out of the zone. They poke it into the sting zone. Scales goes back to get it. He falls down. Chesterfield comes away with it. Their centering pass goes through the crease. Trader picks up the puck. He flips it over to Otero. Otero has it. He's into the Chesterfield zone. He sends it around the boards. Trader's there to pick it up. It's caught up in some snow by the Zamboni board, and Ditch is able to get it. And Chesterfield skates it out of the zone. Slap shot through traffic. And Hackman holds on for a face-off. Land, Freeman, Dorn, Field, and Vogel head out. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They play it back to the point. Lots of traffic, but they shoot it well wide. Dorn has it. He flips it out of the zone. It's gloved down by Chesterfield. And they are regrouping, and now they go into the sting zone. Take a shot. Pad save by Hackman. Big rebound. Stinger able to clear it to the corner. Vogel tried to get it out. It kind of rolled up his stick. Now Freeman has it. He backhands it down the ice. Goalie comes out to play it. Plays it ahead. Bounces off his stick. And finds the stick of Field. Chips it up the boards of Land. He tried to chip it ahead, but whiffs. And that should be icing, but they say it was deflected. Axe goes back to get the puck with a minute to go in the period. Dangerous cut in front of the net. Sends it over to Field. Sends it to Land. He's into the zone of Stinger changing. Over to Axe. Pickle with the shot from the point. Rebound. Oh, and Land whiffed on the shot. He had a wide open net and he whiffed on the rebound. Pickle picks it up along the boards. Takes a shot towards the net. Rebound, stick to the corner. Middles has it. Has it in the corner. And Chesterfield digs it out. They send it across the zone. Heading out. They shoot it in deep. It goes behind the net. Axe has it, tries to chip it ahead. It's knocked down by Chesterfield. Axe has it again. Sends it to Middles with 16 seconds to go. He's going into the Chesterfield zone. Cuts to the middle. Looking for a deflection to Pickle. He deflected it just wide. Centering pass. Scales with the shot. Oh, his stick is tied up at the last second with 6 seconds to go. Chesterfield flips it up out of the zone. And that will do it. We will now have the ice scrape. And it's a 2-2 game. Really action-packed game. If it wasn't for Chesterfield's goalie, Sting would have a lead right now. So, really good game going on here. And we'll be back, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. ice, waiting for Chesterfield to come out. There they are. Start of the third period. Capelin, Ditch, Trader, Field, and Gwynn are out. Face off tied up in the circle, and Field comes away with it, plays it over to Gwynn. Sends it up to Trader. He chips it in deep into the Falcon zone. Caplin's on the forecheck. Chesterfield sends around the boards. Trader knocks him off the puck, but Chesterfield's able to pick it up and skate out of the zone. They cut to the net. Pass is knocked away by Gwynn behind the net, and Field has it. He's checking to the boards. Chesterfield holds into the blue line. They walk it. They send it. Blocked by Ditch. It goes to the sideboards. Another shot is deflected. Goes high over the net. Chesterfield holds it in again. They send it back behind the net, and Field has it. His stick got tied up in the door. He couldn't get a stick on it. Now Chesterfield has it. They're skating to the middle. They walk in. And the goal. Early third period goal for Chesterfield to take a 3-2 lead as the Sting cannot clear the puck. So now the Sting has some work to do to get back into this game. So not how you want to come out after the break.
Go, boys! Got a hack to
16:08 to go in the third. Bad start to the third period for the Sting. Very poor defensive effort. Now the face-off goes to the Sting. Vogel has it. He's skating into the Chesterfield zone. Takes a shot right into the chest and held on for a face-off. Landorn middles are out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off goes to middles. He takes a shot. It goes over the net. Vogel holds it in. He sends it back down along the boards. Dorn drops it off to Land. Land centering the middles. It's knocked away. Land gets it back. Sends it to middles. In the slot again. It's poked away from him. Now Chesterfield gets it out of the zone. They're into the Sting zone offsides. They said it wasn't. Goes to the front of the net. Knocked down by Vogel. Sends it up the boards. Held in by Chesterfield. Shot. Glove save by Hackman. Holds on for a face-off. Capelin, Kniddle, and Pickle head out with Gwynn and Axe. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. Pickle's stick got tied up. They didn't call a hook. Chesterfield sends around the boards. They hold it in behind the net. And Chesterfield sends it all the way around. They beat the Sting to the puck again. Sting are really flat coming out of the break here. Axe has it. And now he's skating through the zone with it. And the Sting are offsides by a lot of people, so gotta move the puck. Ditch, Trader, Freeman are out with Field and Vogel. Face-off thing by Sting. Vogel has it. He sends it in deep into the Falcon zone. Freeman's on the forecheck. Chesterfield has it. They send it up. Deflected by Trader, and Vogel's able to knock it down. Falcons send it up. Trader has it. He plays it back to Vogel at the point. One-timer goes well wide. Bounces the ditch. He tries to center it. Freeman has it, sends it over to Trader. Trader takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. Now Trader has it again. He pushes the Falcons player out the puck. Now he checks the other Falcons player off the puck. Trader has it again. He drops it off the ditch. Ditch is checked into the boards. Trader was a one-man wrecking crew on that shift. Couldn't find the back of the net though. Now the Falcons send it into the Sting zone. Fields goes back to get it. He drops it off for Vogel. Vogel can't connect with Field on the pass, and Chesterfield has it. Deflects off the ditch, and Vogel goes back to get it. He picks up the puck. He sends it up ahead to nobody. Deflects off with Chesterfield, so it won't be icing. Their pass is deflected into the Sting zone. Scales goes back to get it. Sends it around to Gwynn. Gwynn tries to hit Otero. It wasn't even close, and it'll be icing on the Sting. We have Land, Pickle, and Dorn out with Scales and Gwynn. Face-off thing by Chesterfield. Taking a shot towards the net, saved by Hackman. Land overskates the puck. Chesterfield digs it out of the corner. Land battles back for it. Chesterfield has it again. They send it back around the corner. And Land takes down Chesterfield players. Scales comes out with it. Sends it ahead to Dorn. Dorn flips it in deep. And Pickle's chasing after it. He wins the race for the puck. Dorn is there to help him out. Centers it. It's knocked away before Land can get a shot off. Now Chesterfield's skating out of the zone with it. They flip it ahead. They can't connect on the pass. Axe chips it out of the zone. Dorn has it. He sends it into the Chesterfield zone, and the Sting are changing. Chesterfield tries to hit the stretch pass. It gets by everybody. It won't be icing. Field has it. Sends it over to Dorn. Dorn up to Knittel. He gets it into the Chesterfield zone. Caplin's on the forecheck. Freeman's there, picks it up along the board, sends it back down to Caplin. He centers it, gets to wherever Vogel. One-timer, he whiffs. And now Chesterfield's counterattacking the other way. He falls down. Good back check by Knittel, but he missed the puck. They take a shot. Goes off the mask of Hackman. Now they center it, and it's knocked away. Chesterfield holds it into the zone. They center it. Pass is blocked by Vogel. They try to cycle it, but it's intercepted by Caplin. Caplin flips it over to Knittel. Knittel tips it into the zone, but it's taken away by Chesterfield. They're going the other way. They're into the Sting zone. Spinorama. And there's a Chesterfield player down. I didn't see it. I think he went to check Caplin and he missed. And he crashed into the boards pretty hard. I didn't see what happened, but now I'm thinking back to it. I think he tried to hit Caplin and missed. get him up. He needs assistance from his teammates to get up. He is really wobbly. I think he dove trying to hit Capelin on a check and missed and knocked himself out in the boards maybe. We got 11:46 to go in the period. Sting have got some work to do. They got to tie this game up and then get another one to get this win in regulation. Ditch, Trader, and Middles are out with Scales and Gwynn. Face off taken by the Sting. Scales has it. Plays ahead to Middles. He flips it into the Chesterfield zone. They play it up along the boards. And they whiff on it. It goes to Ditch in front of the net. Backhand, and what a save. It's loose. And he finally covers for a face-off. Another phenomenal save by this goalie. He is the reason the Sting are not winning this game right now. Face off taken by the Falcons. They go behind their net. They knock Trader over on the forecheck. And now Middles is going to get a penalty. So he just decided to hit a kid in center ice for some reason. And he's going to go off for interference. So I don't know what he was thinking there. I don't know why he hit that kid.
You should have not tell. They were checking and he should have went down.
So Sting had some good pressure going, some good momentum, and then we take another dumb penalty. Just self-inflicted mistakes tonight. We've been playing really good.
Middles, you need a dive next time, bud.
So Middles is going off for a 2 and 10. They're calling head contact on that. So Middles is basically done for the game. There's 11:18 to go on the clock. He's out for 10 minutes. And Chesterfield's going on another power play. Ditch, Trader, Scales, and Gwynn are out for the penalty kill. Coach Cooper's having a discussion with the refs. So this is not how you want to start a third period. Face off taken by the Sting. Gwynn sends it high off the boards. Chesterfield gloves it down. They hold it in along the line, send it back down in the corner. Scales is there, sends it up along the glass. Bounces past the Chesterfield player. Ditch has it. He's going in with Trader shorthanded. He circles behind the net. He loses it. Now it goes to the corner, and Trader is going to go pick it up. He picks it up behind the net. He's taken down, and there's a penalty. So really good job by Ditch and Trader on the penalty kill. Trader is able to draw a penalty, and now we're going to have 4-on-4 for a minute 27. Capelin and Knittel head out with Scales and Gwynn. Let's see if we can get a center slip play. Capelin over to Knittel for a goal here. Capelin's going for it to the center of the court. He centers it, it hits the side of the net. Now Chesterfield skating out with it. Poked away by Knittel. Capelin picks it up. He circles away from the pressure. Sends it to Knittel coming through the middle. He's going into the Chesterfield zone. Gets around the defender. He has it behind the net. He's taken down. Centers it. And Chesterfield's able to pick up the puck. Good check by Capelin to knock him off the check. Now Capelin has it over to Knittel. Knittel has it into the Chesterfield zone. He goes behind the net, sends it around the corner. Scales is able to hold it in. He takes a hit, but he dumps it off to Capelin. Capelin goes in. He goes behind the net, centers the Knittel one-timer, hits the side of the net. Capelin has it in the corner again, sends it to the point to Knittel. Knittel's shot is saved, goes to the corner. 30 seconds to go in 4-on-4 before we get back to 5-on-4. Chesterfield skates in. Nobody picks him up. He just skates around everybody. Luckily, he shoots it wide. I don't know what the Sting were doing there. They just let him skate in. Now it's picked up by Knittel. He's hooked. No call. Knittel goes in after the puck. Chesterfield takes it. They have it behind the net. They chip it around land. Held in by Vogel. Shot from the point. It goes wide. He's hit. He's hit with a head contact. So remember at the beginning of the game when I said it was clean hits? Well, that has gone out the door really quickly. 2 and 10 for Chesterfield for a head contact. And the Sting penalty expired. So we are going to have a 5-on-3 for 32 seconds. Chesterfield player is sent back to the locker room since there's less than 10 minutes to go in the game. Capelin, Dorn, Ditch, Field, and Gwynn head out for the power play. 9:17 to go in the period. The Sting do not score on this power play. That's probably going to be the game. Face-off taken by the Sting. Sent to Gwynn at the point. Over to Field. Field back to Gwynn. He settles it down. He walks in. Sends it back to Field. Back to Gwynn. He's looking back forward to Capelin. His pass is too hot to handle. Capelin settles it back down. He skates in. Backdoor to Gwynn. One-timer. Oh, another great save. This is unbelievable, the saves this goalie is making tonight. He is the reason they are winning. And they're on the forecheck, on the shorthanded. Good job by him on the forecheck to kill some time, but Caplin's able to dig it out. The first penalty by Chesterfield expires. Now it's 5-on-4 for 1:20. Caplin goes into the zone. Centering pass goes through everybody. Field is able to hold it in behind the net. Ditch has it. Sends it back over to Capelin. He's able to gather the puck. Send it back down to Ditch. Ditch tried to hit Gwynn. Bounces out of the zone and Sting have got to regroup. Flipped ahead to Gwynn. Sends it over to Capelin. He's into the Chesterfield zone. It's knocked away from him and Chesterfield now has it behind the net. Sting defense is changing, so there's nowhere at the point to hold it in. So Chesterfield's going in shorthanded. Dorn has it. Drops it off for Capelin, sends it up the Ditch. He takes a shot, just barely off the glove of the goalie into the netting. 37 seconds to go in the power play. Sting have had some good chances again. Cannot get one by this goalie. Otero and Trader and Land head out with Scales and Vogel. So it looks like Vogel's okay after that headshot he took. Face-off taken by Chesterfield. They're able to shoot around the boards. It's up on the dasher. Held in by Scales for a second, but it's poked away from him and Chesterfield's going in. Poked away by Vogel, and Scales has it. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Sting are going to have time for one more rush. Scales sends it to Vogel. He's skating into the zone with it. He's checked into the boards. Scales holds it in, goes down the land, tries to send it over Trader, but it's in his midsection. He can't. I don't know what he was supposed to do with that pass. Otero sends it blindly to the point. No one was there. The guy out of the box almost got the puck. Scales has it. He's able to dive for a second, and was bouncing all around. Trader's finally able to corral it and send it out of the zone. So 7 minutes to go. The Sting cannot score on the 5-on-3, and that is probably going to cost us the game. Sting have been 0 for on 2 5-on-3 penalty kill power plays tonight. You don't convert on those, you're probably not going to win. So now the Sting have it down below. Pickle has it. Chesterfield digs it out. They send it along. They have it behind the net. Pickle picks it up. Chesterfield flips it out of the zone, looking for the stretch pass. They hit him into the Sting zone. They take a shot. Bad save by Hackman. Axe picks up the puck. He misfires on the pass over to Pickle, and now he's going to get a hooking call. So really no reason for that. 6 minutes ago, and the Sting are going to go on the penalty kill. This is not looking good. Another not smart penalty. Ditch and Dorn head out with Gwynn and Axe. Face-off goes back to the point. They play it along the line. Their shot is deflected, goes over the net. They play it up along the boards, and they send it back down into the zone. Vogel has it. He sends it up. It goes off his stick. Ditch is going in shorthanded. He cuts around. He's taken down. No call. And Chesterfield breaks out of the zone. They're into the Sting zone. They cut to the middle. They send it along the boards. Their pass is too out to handle. It gets out of the zone. They got to regroup. 1:22 to go in the power play. Skating to the Sting zone. They go back behind the net. Knocked out the puck by Vogel. Vogel gives him a shove, and he's battling for the puck. Chesterfield digs it out. They play it to the point. He has a little trouble with the pass. Vogel's able to pick it up. And now he's skating out with it. Ditch has it. He sends it across ice, just out of the zone. Chesterfield's got to regroup. Ditch goes off for a change. She did a good job again. That's a trip. That is a trip. How is that not a trip? That's offsides. They don't call it. Shot and a goal. Power play goals, 4-2. They missed the trip, they missed the offsides, and they score a goal. 2 missed calls, and they score a goal.
That was way outside.
Unbelievable. So 4-2 game with only 4:53 to go.
Way outside.
It's not looking good. They miss a tripping call, miss the offsides, and they score. We know that didn't cost us the game. The Sting not being able to score on their 5-on-3s when they had lots of good opportunities is what's cost us the game. So now the Sting are basically going to have to win out their next 3 games if they want a chance to play in the championship on Sunday. It goes up the boards. Trader picks it up. He's skating into the Chesterfield zone. He's sandwiched into the boards. Chesterfield sends it up along the boards, out of the zone. Gwynn has it, sends it over to Trader. Trader fires it in deep. He's going to go off for a change. Land intercepts it. Centering pass gets by Land. Chesterfield takes it out of the zone. They send it in. Field has it. He loses the puck, goes to the front of the net. Chesterfield has it at the point. They walk in. Shot through traffic. Saved by Hackman. 3:52 to go in the period. Face-off's bouncing around. Otero comes away with it, sends it up to Knittel. Knittel skates into the zone, avoids the check, goes behind the net. Chesterfield sends it up along the boards. Gwynn holds it in, down to Knittel. He loses the puck and Chesterfield's out of the zone. They tip it ahead, taken by Field over to Gwynn. He banks it off the boards, intercepted by Chesterfield, and they're back into the zone. Chesterfield has it along the boards. They send it behind the net. Centering pass backhand, and really good save by Hackman to go over and make a save on the one-timer. .3:16 to go in the period. Dorn, Kaplan, and Pickle are out with Vogel and Scales. Face-off taken by Sting. They shoot it off the boards. It's going to go all the way down for icing. Face-off goes to the point. Chesterfield sends it down along the boards. They send it behind the net. And they're just going to retreat at this point. They're going to pack it in their defensive zone. Pickle picks it up in the slot. He passes it to nobody. And Chesterfield sends it up. Held in by Vogel. Sends it to the slot. Knocked away by Chesterfield. They're just going to clog the middle at this point. They got no reason to try to score. With 2:45 to go and a 2-goal lead. Kaplan goes behind the net with the puck. Sends it to Dorn. Dorn drops it back off for Kaplan. It's poked away from him. Picked up by Scales. Drops it to Vogel. Sends it up the ice. He gets it back. Avoids the check. It's taken down by a knee. So he's going to go off for a kneeing call. They're just going to call it a trip, though. So Sting are going to power play with 2:28 to go, where the Sting have not scored all night on the power play. And Sting are going to call a timeout. See if they pull the goalie here. Try to get a 6-on-4. Sting have not looked bad on the power play tonight. They've gotten really, really good shots. So it's not like they haven't been executing the power play tonight. It looks like Hackman's going to stay in the net. So Kaplan. So now Hackman's going to the bench. So we are going to have a 6-on-4. 2:28 to go. Dorn, Trader, Kaplan, Land, Gwynn, and Scales are out to try to put one in. Face-off taken by Sting. Kaplan has it. Plays it to Scales. Back to Gwynn. Sends it. Can't connect on the pass to Land. You got to make the simple passes. Kick to Gwynn at the point. You got to throw pucks at net. Sends it through traffic. It's a save. It's loose. Rebound. And the goalie's able to cover for a face-off. That's what you got to do. You got to throw the puck at the net. You don't have time to look for that perfect pass. And they were almost able to slam home a rebound just by throwing the puck at the net. got to do that again. Face-off taken by the Sting. Chesterfield pins it against the boards. They'll hold it there for 2 minutes if they can. Dug out by Dorn. Goes behind the net. Goes around the boards. Scales is able to hold it in. Nice play by Scales. He sends it back up along the boards. Trader, good job to tie him up so Dorn can get it. Pass to Land. He can't get a one-timer off. He was wide open. Capelin picks it up. He walks in. Takes a shot. It's deflected and it goes wide. Gwynn has it. Sends it behind the net to Trader. It's knocked off the stick of Trader. Dorn is there to pick it up. Gwynn has it. Sends it through traffic. It's deflected. Rebounds loose. Capelin has it. He twirls and spins. It goes wide. Chesterfield tries to clear it. Gwynn holds it in. Sends it down to Land. Tried to send it back door to Trader, but it's blocked down. Land has it again. Sends it to Trader in the slot. He's checked off the puck. Over to Gwynn. He walks in, takes a shot. It's blocked. And it's held in the zone. Dorn has it. Sends it towards the net. It goes wide. Trader picks it up behind the net. Sends it down to Capelin. Capelin can't handle the pass. He sends it around the boards to Gwynn. Gwynn walks in. Sends it back down to Capelin. Centering pass. Tried to hit Dorn in the slot. And it's knocked away by Chesterfield with 57 seconds to go in the period. They're going off for a change. Scales falls down. He sends it in deep into the Chesterfield zone. They intercept. They send it down the ice. In the goal, 5-2, and that's all she wrote. So empty netter for Chesterfield. And the Sting are going to have to win their next 3 games in a row. Probably going to have to win all 3 in regulation if they want to have a chance to advance to the championship on Sunday. The final score doesn't indicate how close this game actually was. The Sting had so many good chances in the second period. Chesterfield goalie made some amazing saves to keep it 2-2 until they finally broke through in the third. And the Sting were not able to recover and get another equalizer in the third period. So 28 seconds to go. Faceoff goes back to Chesterfield. They send it up into the Sting zone. And they'll just run out the clock. 7 seconds to go. So unfortunate result for the Sting. I actually think if the Sting play like they played tonight, that they can win their next 3 games, because the Sting actually played really good. They just could not solve the goalie after their first 2 goals. So good game by the Sting. A lot of hockey left this week. We got games Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. See if we can make it to Sunday.